First wings I ever saw flutter out the mold, tell us how could it be? Turn wise with the feathers made of gold, you were wise, you were right for wanting all your needs. Curse lift when you gift me the roller, how to guide us from the farm that came what to plead. Through wires and the shedding of a hold, you defy, you survive, you will thrive to be free. Hey, you learn to breathe, you learn to eat, you learn to see, I watch you grow. You learn to read, you learn to speak, you learn to need, I heard you call. You learn to plead, you learn to flee, you learn to weep, I saw you fall. You learn to be the way it teach, a cancer tree, I saw it all. Your birth gives many of my worn days, all the ones that are empty when the sun rots. Your wings took feathers to a warplane, taught us how to see a freedom when the mum rots. You saw split pictures of a court case, never felt like the pieces in one spot. We shared time as a jigsaw play, put the puzzle back together when the visit stopped. You only saw a family full of vultures, was a time when it felt like full one. Well before I led the second act culprits, you saw parents circle you and hold love. You deserve more than weaponizer told us. In a game where the players had to pull guns, we were pawns in exchange for a hold up. The pursuit of the selfish and fool's rough, yet it's gone and it's torn and it's raw to the bone, where the wounds will reflect how we're gone on. Even now I'm alright, I'm alive, we are peace, but bleeds and reflects, so we're torn up. Used to be the better, piece together. Used to put the piece together. You can put the piece together. You can put the piece together. Whether in a soul that bonds, for the days in the hole will cave. Whether we could heal the rot, what you were told to take. Brother, I'm holding on. Brother, I know the pain. Brother, I'm keeping on. Hope you can feel the same. Whether I know the toll, whatever the price I pay. Whenever I dance with swords, there's still more wounds to make. Brother, I stood the course. Brother, I do it again. When I withdraw to the board, bro, I got moves to make. Sacrifice only once, pull strings lead the gain. Brother, I've been a pawn, so you don't see the games. Brother, I play the course. Hope you can lead the change. 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 You learn to breathe. You learn to breathe. You learn to breathe, you learn to eat, you learn to see, I watch you grow. You learn to read, you learn to speak, you learn to need, I heard you call. You learn to plead, you learn to flee, you learn to weep, I saw you fall. You learn to be the way it teaches, a cancer tree, I saw it all. Through wires and the shedding of a hold, you defy, you survive, you thrive to be free. Curse lift when you gift me the roll out to guide us from the farm that became what the plate. Turn wise with the feathers made of gold, you were wise, you were right for wanting all your needs. First wings I ever saw flutter out the mold, tell us how could this be? 97.